Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and this impromptu live show, which I typically don't do live shows on Saturday, is just to fill some space while we do the 2023 Paydirt Championship bracket picking. And I need to explain that a little bit. What I'm doing is I am doing a multi-month championship battle where it's going to be just like the Super Bowl. We're going to have quarterfinals, semifinals, the finals, and then finally the championship. But because I've got so many Paydirts to start with, we're going to start with 16 Paydirts. I couldn't do them all in one video. So what we're going to do is break it up into 2 videos, 8 Paydirts next month, and then 8 the month after that. So this is going to be a multi-month battle. It's going to end in December where the champion will be declared, and that will be the Paydirt seller of 2023. But let me catch up on chat really quick before I get too far into this. Wheeze and Geezer, thank you for being here and being a mod. I appreciate it. Raymond, thank you for being here early. A3 Sky Warrior. Backyard Prospecting in the house. What's up, brother? Shiori Love. I haven't even replied to your email yet, Shiori. I apologize. I'll get to that later tonight. T-Rep Adventures. How's it going, brother? Who else we got here? Probably won't be a busy night tonight. I'm not giving anything away. We're just going to be picking some names. Kathleen Maples, how are we doing tonight? Jason G, how's it going? Casey Serang, I am Jackson. Okay, maybe we'll have some people here tonight. Richard B, how's it going? Big Texas. Benjamin Garcia. Trying to keep up with the chat too and read some of it. Banshee Mining, how are we doing, Julie? David Stang, thank you for being here. Jonathan Brewer. All right, let me pop out chat. And then we're going to... And just pre-warned, if you're watching this, I'm not giving away anything tonight, so no hidden video or anything else like that tonight. So if you're here just for that, you can leave. If you're going to have to look at my ugly mug a lot tonight and not win any gold for it. So, but yeah, again, so what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be breaking down. I've got 16 bags of Paydirt that are going to be in a battle. We're going to be doing 2 of them the first Saturday of next month. And then, here, I got my notes. I need my notes because, I need to be like a A3 Sky Warrior and read my notes off my sheet. So, yeah, the quarterfinals, part 1, will be 8 bags of Paydirt. And that will be August 5th. And the part 2 will be another 8 bags. And that will be September 2nd. And that's what we're going to be doing today is, and let me explain something. For this first battle, for this first 16 bags of Paydirt, we're only going to be going off the ROI, nothing else. Shipping, handling, customer service, all that is out the window. We're only going to take the top 8 Paydirt ROIs. So out of these 16 bags, I'm going to do 8 one video and then 8 another video, and then whichever top 8 from both videos have the highest ROIs, they will move on to the second round, these semifinals. And those 8 will battle for the semifinals, and it will be just like a normal review, ROI, customer service and shipping, packaging, all that. And then that will whittle down to the finals, which will be 4 sellers. And then the championship, which will be on December 2nd. And we'll figure out who the best Paydirt is. So, but I do need to make some comments because there was a couple Paydirts that I really wanted in this battle, but unfortunately, yeah, it's an off-the-ropes free-for-all. Oh, I haven't seen that. Now I need to see that, Julie. I have to watch that. You won looking at my ugly mug. That's what everyone won tonight, is looking at my ugly mug. So, but yeah, we're going to show off the teams in a minute. We'll show you which teams, or I'll just tell you. Let me see if I can get them up on, I probably won't be able to get them on the screen. But I wasn't prepared for this, obviously. But so the 16 teams that are going to be in the battle are going to be Bering Sea Paydirt. And this one surprised me. When I went through my list, I did not think Bering Sea Paydirt would be on here. But they've lowered their price and they've lowered their shipping and handling, where they're pretty competitive now. Their total was only $82.99 for a 1 gram bag of Paydirt, and that's pretty good. The ROI, just if you get exactly 1 gram, would have been, my ROI would have been 74.44%. So I think that's pretty good. Railroad Whalen, how's it going, brother? Change of name. Patriot Prospecting and Outdoors. How's it going? And I apologize if I miss anybody because, you know, I'm reading off my notes now, so it's harder to read this and look at this. So Bering Sea Paydirt is one of the Paydirts. Then we have Better Pans Paydirt, Big Texas Prospecting made it in, Bill's Dirt, Black Mass Paydirts, Blue Tundra Gold, Gold Bay, Gold Nugget Man, Gold Nugget Sales, Gold World Inc., Irwin's Paydirt, Northern Nevada Gold, Prospecting Gear, RJ's Paydirt, and Vendetta Prospecting. Now, another Paydirt that was up there, because that's only 15. The 16th Paydirt was actually supposed to be Prospector's Gold and Gems. And all this Paydirt was ordered at the beginning of this month. And it's been 21 days, and it still hasn't been received. So, me being the smart guy I am, I actually ordered 17 Paydirts just in case one of these Paydirts decided not to ship. And so Prospector Gold and Gems will not be in this battle, even though they had a decent price and there should have been in this battle. 21 days to ship out a product is way too long. So Natural Gold Trader took their spot. So those were the 16 teams. We'll show them in a minute again when we go to pull the names. And yes, they're all 1 grammers. That was my criteria for this, is everyone had to be a 1 gram bag of Paydirt. Because there are some companies that I've missed out that I really want to add in. Yukon Alley and Rogue Trader, both, neither one of them had anything in stock, and the Yukon Alley one really hurt me. I've been trying hard to get her. HD Shovel has been trying hard to get her to start selling again, but she just wasn't geared up for it. So unfortunately, Yukon Alley won't be in this battle. And the other one was Rogue Trader. I don't know if anyone remembers that video, but it was Fingers to the Bone Paydirt, and it's a really good Paydirt. Unfortunately, they were out of stock as well. Montana Prospector almost made this battle. They were only short by, I think, $2. And actually, Montana Prospector, the reason Montana Prospector is not in this is because of Gold Nugget Man. Gold Nugget Man is really pricey and probably shouldn't be in this battle. But because of the fact that they gave me my highest ROI to date, in 7 years, the highest ROI I've ever gotten was from Gold Nugget Man. They had to be in this battle. 2 other sellers who were knocked out because they were over $100 was Kenai Gold and Klesh Gold. Both of them were just over $100, and that's like a 50% ROI, and just, you know, they're out. Some other sellers that I really wanted in here, but unfortunately they don't sell 1 gram bags, is iPan for Gold and Flash in a Pan Paydirt. You know, so if they had 1 grammers, they would have been in here. I actually even talked to the owner of Flash in the Pan, and he doesn't want to. So he doesn't want that. Shane Prothero, how's it going? So, but yeah, so we're going to have 16 teams. They're only going to be battling for the ROI. That's it. Nothing else. Customer service, anything else, it doesn't matter. This is just the top 8 ROIs will go into the semifinals. So for the quarterfinals, 16 teams. Every one of these was ordered on the exact same date. They all were pretty speedy coming in, except for obviously Prospector Gold and Gems. And they took so long that they actually knocked themselves out of the running. Vendetta Prospecting, thank you very much. And just for that, Vendetta Prospecting has now been added to the battle. I'm teasing everyone. Don't think Vendetta. I already read Vendetta's name before this. Danny H, thank you for being here. And yes, Amaze 6, I wish I could put him on here. Unfortunately, he doesn't sell 1 gram bags. No way. I was just looking at Amaze 6 the other day. He's usually pretty good. I actually have a box of his somewhere. It's up there on the top shelf. I actually have a box of his stuff in. And I've been seeing that there's 35-pound bags, $75 I think they were. So I almost had somebody order one. I'm glad I didn't. Maybe I'll have to reach out to him and see. So, and there were some other ones on here that I wanted to, but, like I said, if they didn't have a 1 gram bag, they weren't enabled in here. And there's a couple that still might. Someone might knock out if for some reason someone gets in the next battle. So if somebody gets in the semifinal, but they no longer have any Paydirt in stock, we will go back and pull someone from the previous. So, but it should be an interesting battle. So I have a couple of stats. The lowest ROI based on what the gold spot on the day that this was ordered, all these bags were ordered on the exact same day within minutes. The gold spot for all of them was $61.78. There was one that was up $61.81, 3 cents different because they ordered it later in the day. That's because I made a mistake. Not my secret shopper, who was absolutely beautiful. My secret shopper, he knows who he is. My secret shopper was amazing with this because I kept messing up this list. I had him order the same Paydirt twice and then have to go get a refund from one of them. But the lowest ROI out of these 16 bags, the lowest ROI is 63.04%. That was the guaranteed ROI, the minimum I'm going to get. And that actually came from Gold Nugget Man. The person that had my absolute highest ROI for the year so far is guaranteed the lowest ROI. And then the highest ROI I'm guaranteed is 86.47%. And that's from Gold Bag. Gold Bag comes out. So it'll be pretty interesting. I'll be curious. Gold Nugget Man has the lowest ROI. So I'll be curious if they get into the top 8, things like that. Flash in the pan, Paydirt. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, unfortunately, Vendetta, Yukon Alley did not make it. Mika 1000, thank you for joining the show. I appreciate it. The Yukon Alley is the one I really wanted in there. That was the one I probably, I begged her. I begged her to start selling again. I mean, I was almost at the point where I was going to tell her I would go up there and ship it for her. I was just trying to get her in the battle. And originally I was going to have a trophy for this. But then when I looked at the price of getting the trophy made and stuff like that, getting a custom trophy, it was $400. And then some of these sellers probably, if Vendetta won it, yeah, he would probably take that trophy and put it on his shelf for his Patreon shows or something like that. But some of these sellers, Irwin's Paydirt, probably would just throw it in the garbage. So why spend $400 on a trophy that, someone might not enjoy? So. Yes, Bering Sea Gold. I've reviewed Bering Sea Gold twice, but I don't think I've got very good results either time. The second review, so the first review I did of Bering Sea Paydirt, I didn't like it too much. I thought it was overpriced. She was just charging a lot for her name. Too much whimsical stuff added in. And they were also doing a jackpot, and so the price was higher because they were doing a jackpot. The second bag review I did of them, I thought it was a little bit better, where I thought they were trying to improve, but they still were doing a jackpot, which meant it had a lower ROI because, everyone suffers so one person can have a jackpot. And this will be the third time I've done anything with Bering Sea, but I'm telling you, so Bering Seas was $75, $7.99 shipping, because she's shipping out of Montana, I believe now. She's not actually shipping out of Bering Sea. It seems like they have somebody that's mailing for them. They're shipping them to Paydirt. The packaging is it looks almost like it's Amazon fulfilled, except for it's not coming from Amazon. So their total price is only $82.99, where I think on the reviews I did of them, it was over $100. It was over $100. So she's pretty much dropped her price $20 per bag. It was guaranteed 74.44% ROI. I don't think that's horrible. She might be the surprise. Bering Sea Paydirt might be the surprise. I don't think there'll be much more. See, I think the key to this is the sellers that throw in the extra gold. So if a seller says 1 gram and they put in exactly 1 gram, they might not make it to the end. But the ones that, it's 1.1, that 0.1 is what's going to throw people over the top, I think. Thank you very much, Jason G. Thank you very much. And I apologize if I miss anything in chat. If you want to talk to me, make sure you highlight my name so I see it, because most of the time I'm missing a lot of this stuff out here. I'm trying to keep up with it now and checking it there. So it should be an interesting battle. And again, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be picking names, because I can't shoot 8 Paydirts. I couldn't do 16 Paydirts in one video. It would be a 4-hour video. Because while I'm not going to show a lot, I'm going to try to edit everything down as much as possible. I do want to show the gold at the end for every single bag. I want to show some of the panning. I'm going to try to show all the panning. I might end up doing like a 45-minute video with 8 bags of Paydirt. Because typically I think it takes about 4 or 5 minutes once edited. I think each pan. So if you're looking at about 5 minutes per pan Paydirt and you have 8 of them, it's about 40 minutes worth of panning. So We'll have to see. I don't know if anyone really wants to watch 40 minutes of panning. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll do a short version and then one with the panning and make 2 versions. So today, all we're doing is picking the 2 teams. There will be a quarterfinals part 1, which will be on August 5th, and a quarterfinals part 2, which will be on September 2nd. And it doesn't matter where they place in the first bracket. So if part 1, all of them have great ROIs, it does not guarantee any of them are going to go through until we do the part 2. Again, this is the biggest battle I've ever done. Last year, I kind of just battled a couple Paydirts together. I think it was 5 Paydirts and declared one of them the best of the year. This time it's going to be 16, and they're going to have to go through multiple things. So there's going to be different challenges for each one. In the semifinals, they're going to be going strictly for the quarterfinals, which are the first ones we're going to be starting. It's just going to be ROIs, nothing else. So if a Paydirt can't be carried by the fact that they ship quickly and they do all this quickly and they have a great description and they get 10s all the way up the board, but then have a crappy ROI. So only the ROIs are going to get the first nod. That's what's good. So you can't be saved by a good description and fast shipping in this first round. So only 14 thumbs up. Oh, these people. I don't know what I'm going to do with everybody. Gary Faust, thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Thomas Layhot, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Vendetta. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, brother. So. Oh, yeah, you got thumbs up every video. Every video you watch, you either thumbs up or I don't even know. Do they still have the thumbs down button? Back on Mondays? All right. I know. Yeah, I'm sticking on Tuesdays. I can't move around again. I'm not saying somebody can't slip me another 20 and won't come out on top. I mean, I'm hoping it's one of these guys that is already going to be on top, gives me a 20, because then I just make a 20 and I don't have to have that moral dilemma, But let me get everything ready. We're going to pick whatever 8 teams are going to be on one battle, and then that's it, and we can end the show. And then I will tell everyone I do have Paydirt. We're going to be going Tuesday. I think we're going to be doing this right here, some Tommy knockers on Tuesday. We're going to be panning that out, I think. I was contemplating putting it on my shelf because Tommy knockers is no longer in business, but I don't know. I think I'm going to pan it out. Yeah, see, I don't really drink anymore, so 6-pack really won't work for me. I did have a beer like 2 months ago, but it didn't make me want to drink more. So, Rocky Mountain Prospecting, how's it going, brother? So, all right, so let's go. Let me go make sure I have everything ready to pick some names. We're going to see who's going to be in the first battle, which again will be in August. So, and this Paydirt battle will go on until December. December 2nd will be the final battle of the championship, where we're going to be battling those 2 Paydirts against each other. And I haven't decided yet, but they might actually be multiple bags. I might take like 2 or 3 bags of each of them, just so it's not 1 bag v 1 bag. We'll have to see. But all right, where is my wheel of names? Make sure it's up there. All right. Get a pen so I can mark stuff down. There we go. And then we're going to shrink down my ugly mug and start pulling some names. Let me catch up on chat really quick. How about I tried hot water? No. I typically just drink water or coffee. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the 2 things I drink. I used to drink a lot of sodas, and I gave up sodas and sweet tea and things like that because, I'm fat enough as it is. So, this way I can eat more, because if you look at a Coke, Coke's got like 300 calories in it, and, that's a lot of food for 300 calories. That's a couple Snicker bars. I'd rather have those than a Coke. So just water and coffee now. That's all I drink. So yeah, Paydirt playoffs. That's what we're doing somewhere in Ohio. How's it going? All right, that's cool. I'm gonna send you my address. I'll email you back tonight once I get done with this show. I can go up and get on my computer. David Simon, thank you for being here and appreciate you popping in to listen. So pretty easy show tonight. We're only gonna be here like another 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 9. End at 7:30. I was Richard B. I'm actually worried that the ones that will come in the top, because the ones in the lower, the people that lose might bump up their ROI, but the teams that win, I don't know if they're going to bump up their ROIs like they're already in the next round. They might wait. I don't know. Yeah. But I do have multiple secret shoppers, so I will be ordering stuff before I will shoot these videos. The reason why I'm doing this now is because I need to shoot these videos way in advance before they actually launch. So I know who the winners are and can have my secret shoppers already buy them before they realize it. You know, because some of these sellers might not sell a lot of Paydirt, and, you know, I don't want the day the video comes out, the next day, all of a sudden, you know. I don't know how many calories in a soda, just too many, so. Oh yeah, Flower Gold Wizards, lots and lots of water. So I would actually, if we ever meet, Jason, Flower Gold Wizards, I will definitely have a PBR with you. I've never had a PBR, so if I ever have one, it will be sitting next to you, sir. So not sure that'll ever happen. I mean, you're not too far away from me. I think you're about 7 hours away. I might have to come up there one day and get some of that Wisconsin gold from you. You know, come up there and hang out for the day, and I'll bring a whole bunch of treats for Rigby and let him show me where the gold is. So, but yeah, I don't really drink. I'm mostly water. I mean, I'm not against drinking. You know, like I said, last month I had a beer. I went to a dinner, Mexican restaurant, and had a beer. So, and if I'm ever up in Wisconsin, I definitely will have a PBR. So, Wanda, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. JP1s and more, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. So many people coming to just watch me pick names tonight. But they probably just saw something live. So, all right, we will do this. Let's shrink down the ugly mug. We're going to pull some names. And again, I'm going to say this. I'm going to start saying this every time because someone did message me and said they found some money. If you go to my website, millerprospecting.com, go to treasure hunting and unclaimed money. If you click on that, it'll show you the map of the United States. And let's say if you're a Flower Gold Wizard and you live in Wisconsin, if you click Wisconsin, it will open up the Department of Revenue, state of Wisconsin. And it's really easy. You can search a claim, and you can search to see if the government is holding any money for you. And what that means is it's not IRS money. It's if you ever put a $20 deposit down on an electric company and you never collected it, they are by law have to send the money to the government, and the government holds it for you. Old bank accounts, you might have inherited money. But I did this last week for my last Tuesday, and I had 2 people message me to say that they got money. So if you happen to be in another state, you just click on it, and it works for every single state. And it goes to the actual government websites. These are not just hooky websites. These are government websites, and they will tell you if you found any money. So, Miller Prospecting, treasure hunting, unclaimed money. But for this show, let's pick some teams. So this one, we're going to pick 8 names, and they will be video number 1. The other 8 teams that are left on the wheel will be on video number 2. So let's start picking. Let me catch up. Hold on. Heavy metal detective. That's awesome. 3 claims. Checks on the way. Someone owes me $50. There you go. They're really easy to fill out too. I mean, essentially all you have to do is fill out a little bit of information and then send them your copy of your driver's license. They verify that you lived at that address, and it might take a month or two, a couple months, but switched. It's definitely worth it. You know, no reason the government should be making interest on your money. But let's go. We're going to shuffle these names up. Now let's spin. And this is for video number 1, which will be in August. Gold nugget sales. That's a good one. Yeah. And see, it's not his usual Tuesday, so Mike's not here. We'll remove them. Pick another name. Bering Sea Paydirt. Now again, we're not going to be picking the top 4 out of this video. It's just going to be the top 8 overall ROIs out of both videos. So we won't really know from video number 1 who the winner is. I mean, depending on what the ROI is, if it's an over 100% ROI, I think it'll be pretty good. Assurance that they'll get in. There we go. Prospecting gear. Video number 1. That's 3, and this is team number 4. Is that going to be Black Mass? I think it's going to be Black Mass. Oh, wait. Black Mass. Black Mass is in there. It's good to see him selling again. He was out for a while. I missed 3 Nuggeteers, too. I wish he would come back. Team number 5, Better Pans. I really like Ashley and Better Pans Paydirt, so move that. Team number 6. It's going to be RJ's Paydirt. That's one I just recently reviewed. And really surprising, too. It's pretty decent Paydirt, a lot of material. He's still shipping out 3 pounds. So I think I was guaranteed a 77% ROI on that one. So how many teams do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is team number 7. Gold Bay. This should be an interesting one. And then lastly, last team for video number 1. Is that going to be Irwin's? So Irwin's Paydirt. There we go. So there we go. So for video number 1, which will be on August 5th. And that battle will be Bering Sea Paydirt, Better Pants Paydirt, Black Mass Paydyrts, Gold Bay, Gold Nugget Sales, Irwin's Paydirt, Prospecting Gear, and RJ's Paydirt. And in the second video, part 2, which will be in September, will be Bill's Dirt, Blue Tundra Gold, Gold World Inc., Natural Gold Trader, Gold Nugget Man, Northern Nevada Gold, Big Texas Prospecting, and Vendetta Prospecting. There's going to be some interesting ones in that second video. I'm really interested about Gold Nugget Man because since he had the highest ROI of the year for me, I'll be pretty curious to see how he does. But he also has the guaranteed lowest ROI. His ROI is the absolute lowest at 64%. So that's all he's guarantees. So should be interesting 2 battles. Let me catch up on each. Jim and Metals, thank you for joining the show. I appreciate it. So again, yeah, so that will be 2 battles we'll be doing August 5th, September 2nd. Obviously, I'll explain a lot of this in August when the first video comes out on August 5th. But hopefully it's pretty interesting. I originally wanted to do all 16 bags in one video, but I couldn't afford to do it. So I kind of had to borrow the money from next month, and the month I had to borrow money on my credit cards and wait for the Patreon then to come in. Because I do have a budget every month of what I can spend, thanks to my Patreon members. Thank you all very much. If you're not a Patreon member, patreon.com/Miller Prospecting. It helps me do videos like this and really big battles like this. And I do have some really big battles coming up. Not only this one, but in January, we got a huge battle coming up. And then February or March of next year, another really big battle. So it takes me a while to save up for these big battles. And this one, I couldn't afford to do 16 bags of Paydirt in 1 month. So I had to break it up over 2. And I didn't want to have a month where I did nothing. So that's why we kind of broke it up into 2 videos. All right, T-Rep. Yeah, like I said, there's some pretty good ROIs in here. Some of them are pretty low, some are pretty high, some surprising ones. Like I said, Bering Sea Paydirt at 74.44% is pretty surprising to me. Black Mass Paydirt only has a 68% ROI, and that's pretty surprising. Gold Bay is the highest at 86. Gold Nugget Sales is at 81. Vendetta's at 81. Bill's Dirt is actually at 82. Bill's Dirt actually has a guaranteed higher ROI than Vendetta and Gold Nugget Sales. And that one really surprised me too. So Bill's Dirt kind of surprised me on those. But RJ's Paydirt was at 77%. Who else? So those were the pretty much high ones. Big Texas Prospecting was at 70%. Northern Nevada Gold, 72%. So there's some couple on there that I think are a shoe-in to get past this first round. But then there's some that, like I said, Gold Nugget Man only has a 63% ROI. And he's going to have to put a lot of gold in there. I mean, I think I'm going to have to find like 1.5 grams out of his bag for him to get in the top 8. So it'll be curious. 1.4, I think I figured it out. 1.4, I think I figured out he has to have in that jar for him to probably get in the top 8. So we'll have to see. Yeah, Ed's channel is a great channel. I really do enjoy Ed. I enjoy both of the Flash and the Pans. I enjoy Flash in your pan, and I enjoy Flash in the Pan Paydirt. They're both great guys, so enjoy them both. But that's going to be it. I think that's pretty much all we had to do right now. Like, again, I said, there's going to be 16 teams, only ROI. Only ROI from these 16 teams are going to get them forward to the semifinals. Not letting anybody get saved by having great customer service and description and pretty much not doing anything after that. So, Mika 1000, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I like Big Texas Prospecting. I'm really glad. I wanted to have a couple. There's actually a couple Paydirts that I really wanted to put in here, but I haven't reviewed them yet. LXR was one of them. I almost broke my rules to put LXR in here, but I haven't reviewed them. And it's one of my rules was I had to have reviewed them because there's a couple other Paydirt sellers out there. There's actually one Paydirt seller out there that I think would probably have gotten easily into the top 8, but I haven't reviewed them yet. And they're a pretty new seller. I just found them. And they'll probably, I will probably review them during one of these months. There's a couple sellers, maybe new sellers I want to review. But that was one of my rules, is that they had to have been reviewed by me previously. And LXR missed out. And I really wanted to do LXR, so he's a good guy. So, and thank you very much, Mika. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who does things. I appreciate everyone who showed up for this live show, which, was kind of impromptu. Originally, I was going to do a video, but I didn't have time for it because I've been busy with this and shipping stuff and getting everything with my secret shopper, because my secret shopper, again, has been absolutely phenomenal for this order because, like I said, it was 17 orders. Plus, he's ordered some of my stuff I need for a very far future Paydirt, and it's all been very hectic. I messed up and had him order the same Paydirt twice and go back and had to order something else. So he's been really great, Yeah, LXR is really good. I actually have some of his Paydirt up here. We're going to be doing that, and I have a little LXR bag here on my shelf because I don't think he ever does the little LXRs a lot, so I put one of those on my shelf. Uranium 234. So, but that's going to be it for tonight. Again, Tuesday we will be back. I will be here Tuesday with a live show. We're going to be panning something out. Originally, I had the Tommy Knockers up there. I still haven't decided if I'm going to keep the Tommy Knockers and just put it on my shelf behind me because he has stopped selling. But I just wasn't really impressed with that bag. Usually his bags were 3 pounds of material, and this was some deal. He was just trying to make some money really fast, hustle. And it only has like 8 ounces of material in it, so it's a pretty skimpy bag. I don't know. I might put it on the shelf, might keep it on the shelf. Or we might open it. We'll see. But Tuesday, we will be panning something out on Tuesday. We'll go back to having some fun panning. And then the week after that, I think the next Saturday, we've got a review coming out. So I think it's an equipment review. So A new gutter sluice. I think it's a new gutter sluice coming out. So, I mean, I should know. I got to shoot the video. I'm like, actually, I don't know, but that's what it should be. If I don't finish in time, it maybe won't happen, but, you know. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and then hopefully I will see you all Tuesday. We're gonna pan out some Paydirt, somebody's Paydirt. We're gonna be panning out something, and then next Saturday, hopefully we'll have an equipment review of a new gutter sluice, a nice low-priced gutter sluice too. So that's gonna be it. I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go get something to eat, relax, lay on my couch, and get a little bit fatter. But thanks everyone for joining the show, and I will see you all Tuesday for the live, hopefully.